was born in Atchison, Kansas on July 24th, 1897. I went to many different elementary schools as a kid because my father had a tough time keeping a job. By 1916, I managed to graduate from Hyde Park High School in Chicago, Illinois. A year later, I went to visit my sister in Canada. While I was there, I took a course offered by the Red Cross and became a nurse aide at Spadina Military Hospital for the walking wounded of World War I. In 1919, I enrolled in the pre-med program at University of Columbia. A year later, I left New York to visit my mom and dad in California, where my dad took me to my first air show. The next day, I took my first flight with pilot Frank Hawks. And once I got to about 100 feet up in the air, I just knew I had to learn how to fly. So I stayed in California to pursue my dreams of becoming a pilot. I got a job at a local telephone company to pay for the many expensive flying lessons I took on the weekends. My teacher, Nettie Snook, was the first pilot to graduate from aviation school that was a woman, and she taught me how to land, take off, and how to survive in emergency situations. And in 1921, I graduated from aviation school and bought my first airplane, the Kinner Canary. A couple months later, I surprised my father and sister by taking them to a air show. But what they didn't know is that I'd be in the air show, and I would break the women's world record for altitude of 14,000 feet. Over the next 10 years, I married a man named George Putnam, who always supported my love for flying, received my air transport license, and I also helped create an organization for women who fly called the 99s. In 1931, I made my record-breaking flight across the Atlantic Ocean. I started appearing in TV commercials and ads promoting everything from suitcases to toasters in order to fund my amazing journeys. In 1937, George and I started planning my round-the-globe trip. So in March of 1937, I started my first around-the-globe attempt in California. But when I was taking off from Hawaii for Howland Island, there was trouble, and my plane was badly damaged. The plane was repaired 3 months later, and a second attempt was started in Miami, Florida. On July 2nd, 1937, I lost radio contact near Howland Island and never completed my journey. Despite many search and rescue attempts, my plane and body have never been recovered. I remain a mystery.